Hello there everybody, it's me, King Coming Edits with a random AI voice. Today as I promised I will do a Q&A, because of y'all helping me get 100 subs. I asked you guys for questions and today I will answer to all of them. This means that today I will answer to 18 of them. So let's answer them, and the first question is, which people are you most close to in the WIS community? I gotta say, that it's a pretty hard question, but I think that those would be, I am my opinion, Joao XC2MK, Joao Purple Edits, Animation Fight Cool, M_Edits, Lunix Edits and Fizzy Edits. I talk mostly with them if we say about other WIS editors, and it's really fun to chat. So the second question is, what's your favorite Ninjago and Alan Becker verse character? Yee, finally an easy question. So for Ninjago it's definitely Garmadon and for Alan Becker verse it's King Orange. I love how King Orange story was written and shown, and we need to give Alan's team all praise for making his story so beautiful, without the need to use any words, just pure visuals, and I just love Garmadon for how he isn't a one-dimensional character with just one type of emotion attached to him, and even though he's evil he isn't just pure evil like many bad written villains, but every time he's evil he has a reason, and the best part is that he doesn't even want to be evil. He was even the funniest character in Lego Ninjago animated movie, which wasn't really bad but without Garmadon it would be much worse. So now kinda more life-based question, what's the most stupid thing you have ever heard? For me, the thing that just really stupid and really pisses me off is someone saying, but it's just a kid's movie, it can be bad and it's just made for stupid children. It's just a stupid thing to say, cause everyone and especially children deserve good movies. It's true that it's easier to satisfy a child with a bad movie than an adult, but if a movie is good for an adult then even a child is going to know that this movie's is better than a movie that's bad written. Ha, I see. Fourth question is also kinda life, but also kinda fantasy-based, and it's, what would you do if I could go back in time? It's a really interesting question, which definitely everyone has asked himself at least once. I definitely asked myself this many times, but I never thought about it more, instead of just thinking of reversing an embarrassing moment which happened like 5 minutes before. Since I know that a very little thing could have massive consequences, so if I could do this as much as I want, I would definitely listen to my intrusive thoughts and after making them I would just go back in time and won't do it, but it was just a one-time thing I would probably not use it thinking that there would be a better moment to use this power, but then I would realize that I just wasted this awesome ability. So I see that fifth question is life-based too, but it's more about my future life and it is, how do you think your channel and you are going to look in 1 year? Man, it's a really hard question. I think that my WIS editing skills are going to improve, but I don't think that they're going to improve very much, since I'm already at top of my editing skills, and about the channel, I really hope I'll hit 200 subs, cause I see potential in me hitting it. Now, we are at the sixth question, which I really hoped someone would ask since I didn't make any of these questions myself, and I also not a type of person that would do a separate video about this subject, cause the question is, do you have any tips for beginner WIS editors? And I gotta say, I have many things to say about this subject, but I will only talk about the most important ones, since I don't want to talk about one question much longer than about others. So, first and most important thing that I want to say to you WIS editors, is that you should never give up and not criticize yourself, cause if you try hard enough you can complete your dreams. The second thing that I want to say, is that y'all should try to collab with other WIS editors, and it would be the best if you would join some WIS editors server, ERGHM Portuguese's Duo ERGHM Discord ERGHM server ERGHM is the best for that ERGHM. And a thing that y'all should really understand is that views, subs or likes, isn't the most important thing plus if someone ever criticize your edit for being in their opinion not true, remember that both you and that person have right to different opinions, and the best solution is to just talk about debate you made in comments. You need to be able to accept that you either made a mistake or that someone has a right to their own opinion, but if this someone isn't polite for you, you should first try to explain your point, but if you can't you should just block him. Now after this long explanation we can go to the seventh question which is, when will you voice reveal? And my answer is, that I don't know, and I didn't thought of this yet. So now we can go to the eighth question which is the easiest question today, and it's, what's your worst edit, in your opinion? And it's a simple answer cause it's easily first part of the collab with my future self, which I needed to do really quickly cause I needed to do some other things, and I didn't want my channel consistency to fall. And now, we are at another hard, but yet fun question, which is, what's your favorite game? I never thought about it really. I'm not a game person. Mostly in my free time I watch YouTube or make edits, but if I would really need to say what's my favorite, I would say Minecraft Dungeons, which I really love and hope that it will get a good sequel that won't be announced before 2027, and I'm also really proud that, in my opinion, we as Poles have the greatest Minecraft Dungeons YouTuber, whose channel name is Waffle Camelatus, and if y'all interested and are able to watch videos WTHOUT sound, unless y'all can understand Polish of course haha, then you can check out his videos. Yes, finally we've crossed half the questions, which means we are on question 10, which is, why were you making WIS edits and not uploading them? Which would also have an answer for question number 11, which is, was it for fun? Talking about question 10. So, I started making WIS edits around August of 2023, I knew that my edits didn't look very well, so I decided to not post them for now, even though I know that one day I will make my own channel. So after few months I realized that I'm good enough to have my own channel, but to make my own channel it still took my few months more. Now a question that I technically already answered is, do you like more King Orange or the Second Coming? And I already said that I like King more, but I guess that it's about me having both of the on my YouTube profile picture, and I have both of them, because my friend really liked Chosen One in purple, so I decided to give him a nickname, the Purple One, and I also wanted to be a mix of two characters, so picking King was obvious, but I also picked Second Coming, just because he's very powerful. And now a life-based question, which is, what are your other hobbies, other than MKAING WIS edits? And as I said, it's mostly watching YouTube, and talking on Discord with other WIS editors. So now for the 14th question, which is kinda controversial, which is, what's your favorite Ninjago season? So my top 5 seasons are, in 5th Tournament of Elements, in 4th Dragons Rising Season 2, in 3rd Sons of Garmadon. For many people it's their favorite, but I watched it like once or twice, so I don't avenue this big of a sentiment to it, in 2nd Dragons Rising Season 1, and in 1st place, Hunted. But, here's a little fun fact, for most of my life, Season 7 was my favorite, and it's still for me not the worst season, even though it's not even close to the place it was once before. So, now a question which is almost impossible to answer, which is, what is your goal until I reach 100,000 subs? First, I don't think I'll cross even 500 subs, but if it were to somehow happen, I would really love to collab with at least 1/3 of editors, which I linked on my channel homepage. And now, a question which many people might wonder why it was asked, and it's, why do you like to debate with YamiOpinion so much? So for context, when there's any King Orange versus Dark Lord debate, I just love to debate with YamiOpinion on who wins this, cause I stand with my opinion that King wins, and YamiOpinion says that Dark Lord should win, and we can argue about it for hours, days, and weeks with various examples for why we think that our character should win, and it starts normally with just talking about their abilities and it ends on us talking about size and mass of a black hole, pixel measurement and hypersonic speeds, and the best thing is that we start the same debate after ending it in like a span of 3 days. Now we have kinda a backstory question, which is, what inspired me to make WIS edits? So, some time ago, while Animation vs Minecraft episodes were still premiering, I loved watching Alan's videos, and many of other editors who made WIS edits with Alan Becker characters started showing up on my For You page, and I loved them, but especially edits of one editor, who inspired me to make WIS edits, and his name is Random Stuff. He really inspired me to make this kind of edits, but I also need to talk about Animation Fight, who I once saw on Alan Becker Discord server asking people about his WIS edit of green versus yellow versus red versus blue. This day I added him to my friends on Discord, and he helped me very often with my edits, and after some time I joined his Discord server, which at the time wasn't even Portuguese duo server, but just Animation Fights, and on this server many editors helped me improve my WIS skills. So yes, now we are at the last question of this Q&A, and the last question is, why did you decide to make your channel? I technically answered to this question in this Q&A, but anyway, I made this channel for fun, and for the ability to engage more with various WIS editors, but the one reason I did it was because I wanted to be able to make new friends, which is way easier, because of my having a channel. So anyway, thank you guys for all the questions. I hope everyone is satisfied with my answers to their questions, and I really thank you all for helping me hit 100 subs. So, bye.